Hey, what's up everyone? This is our deck profile for my Undefeated and Swiss Piccolo, Surge, Gogeta deck.
You said undefeated, but what did you finish overall?
I lost in top 8, but during Swiss I went undefeated.
That's
like I
right.
said.
That's
so,
right.
So the deck is Piccolo with the successor engine with Gogeta engine as well.
So that's a lot of engines going. So why did you decide to do this?
Well, Gogeta is my favorite battle card, and I wanted to find a way to exploit it just because U7 can't stop it because it has deflect, and to sell Secret Rare also has deflect. So just being able to tap down your opponent's energy with Robo Broly's and setting up the successor 12 is really easy, and there's a lot of synergy with both engines, especially if you Gogeta 7 them and then either leader rip 2 cards or you drop the Secret Rare cell. You pretty much just win the game. And both of those cards want to be at you want to be at 5 energy, so and you could usually drop them down the same turn because the cell doesn't require any energy, which is really good.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I lost in top 8, sadly. It was like a mirror match. I was maining the Gogeta engine, he was siding it, and we went to game 3, and it was by the skin of his teeth where he got it. I couldn't really defend. I only had 10Ks in my hand, and he had 1 drop to kill me off. But overall, the deck did good, and I'm really happy about it. And we'll just start the deck profile right now.
Awesome. Let's get into it.
So here's the leader. I'm not gonna explain what it does because people should know what it does. But what I did most of the time was ramped with him once I got to 3, and I hardly used the Warp 2, just because I usually get the Cell Secret Rare after I Gogeta people. But yeah, so starting off the 1 Secret Rare Cell, a win con.
Easy to take out, right?
Yeah, really easy. I played only 2 Super 17s just because you filter through your deck really easily, and you want to see so many of them in your hand.
Would you consider bumping this up to 3 or 2 is fine?
No, I think 2 is fine. I saw it when I really needed it.
Gotcha.
Next, I played 4 Broly, the best card in the deck.
Must be foil too.
Yeah, you just use it just to rest energy so you could safely do your plays. 2 of these equals the cell, which is great, and 1 of these with a 3 drop equals the Super 17. So yeah, you want to play this at 4.
Did you ever use it defensively?
Yeah. You pop stuff most of the time. I just rested stuff. Next, I played the 3 Gogetas. 3 is a good number. Don't play it any less or any more. You will see it when you want to. It's also a good blue for if you want to Surge Awaken, because my blue is kind of low. For the targets for Gogeta, I played Cruel. Really good it serves 2 purposes, for the Gogeta and for the successor, because it's a 3 green. So yeah, Cruel did wonders. For Goku's, I played 2 of the blue green, and I played 1 of these. So the blue green one is just because you want to open up a blue green for your turn 1, and this just gave me a better chance of seeing the blue green. Next, I played this because it's a 15K Goku that's green, and against the U7 matchup, you could just pop the 3-drop Invoker Vegeta. So it was really clutch. And I played just 1 source of power just in case I needed to awaken or be a little bit more aggro, and it was the yellow because my yellow's kind of low too, and it's 15K Goku. Next up for my Self-Awakeners, I played 4 Gohan. I maxed them out just because against the mirror match, they're not going to be swinging at you. And you could take up to 2, so you don't have to take a single life if you don't want to. Really easy to bring out for 1 green. Seeing him early game is really good. Late game, he's not that great, but you want to see him against the mirror match because you're not going to be swinging at each other.
And he sets up your successor pieces too, right?
Yeah, he's a successor target, 3 green. I really like this one. I wish I played him 4, 115. When you combo with him, you summon him for free because you untap 1 of your green energies if you take a life or 2, which is really good because it helps you set up getting yourself to 3, and you're not really tapping yourself out with this guy, which is really good. So using him defensively is really great. I definitely want to play this at 4 though. Next up, 4 Explorer Bulma. another successor target, and also serves to help out the Gogeta part because you're milling 2 cards. So that's really great. That's pretty much it. You draw a card too, so you filter through your deck. And that's Bulma. I'll pay 2 apes, just because my super combo is Dr. Juro. So it's one of those cards that I sent into the drop if I don't sell a blue-green.
Would you ever consider playing multiple? I mean, more than 2, or?
No, because I usually only use 1 ape per game or something. 2 Champas just because you need it against random stuff. It hits a lot of stuff. Champa will always be good, and also a successor target because it's a 3 yellow. This is a super combo I went with, Dr. Juro. I didn't play Paris just because this card steps up so much. Just because you could do the arrival super easily. You send the Goku ape to the drop, but also when you're trying to ramp up, because you want to do that really quickly, you send a blue-green to the drop. So I usually send Android 17 or the Goku, and you should be able to ramp an energy because you send one with Android. The Dr. Juro card. So definitely like this one over the Paragus. Then I paid 3 of the 117s. And 1 of 121. Steals games, really good. If you don't see it turn 1, don't be worried. Just use it as one of the cards you use to Surge Awaken. Just because then you could detach it, and then when you ramp up, you could just charge it with the leader ability. And it stole me a couple games. It's really good. Then I play for defense 4D Magic. Gohan's around a lot of aggro decks like Boo, so you gotta play at least 4 negates in your main board. 4 Bean, super good in this deck just because it'll help you to keep up the arrivaling with Broly, just because you keep untapping. So Bean's really good, like always. And then I played the 1 Frost Deadly Poison.
Best card?
I did not use it once at all the whole event. It was dead most of the time.
So would you cut it out?
I'm gonna cut it out. I'm gonna side it. Even against the mirror match, like all you have to do is just rest the blue or yellow, whatever they have left up, and with the Broly, and you're chilling. You don't have don't play this card.
All right, that's it for the main deck, right? Do you
Yeah,
want to get to the side?
Yeah, that's the main. Real quick with side. Best side card of the event for me, Haru Haru. Combo I usually did when I was at 4 energy. I'd summon Explorer Bulma, then mill 2, then summon this, mill 2, and then untap 4. And that's already 4 cards in the drop for your Gogeta play. I was considering on maining it for the event, but it's a good thing I did it because I did face a lot of U7 matchups, and personally I think the U7 matchup is really good for me. So, but yeah, Haru Haru was really good. I did 2 Topo. Oh, this was meant for the Jiren matchup just because Jiren was giving me a hard time. And it's kind of grindy because you can't really kill them with your Gogeta or your Secret Rare because they just don't die. So Topo would be a really nice side deck for that deck.
Did you play any Jiren this weekend?
I played Jiren. No, I didn't. I didn't face any Jiren. No, I dodged them all. 2 Eskais also for Jiren, just because if they're playing the Bardock Apes, you just put them back to their hand. Also against Surgiku, if they're on the play, then going first, then these are really good to stop the apes coming out early on their board. And also really good against Boo, because if you play it right, you could return a card back to their hand, and they can't awaken. I put in 2 King Vegeta, the Majestic Ruler. It was meant for the mirror match, just because it could be really grindy, and you go up to a lot of energy. And if you have this on the board, like your opponent really can't do anything.
Right.
But I'd never really put it in. I'd never put it in actually. So I'd take this out. 3 Coercion just because of aggro like Boo or Gohan. More negates is good against that. And then 3 Black Mass Saiyans. It was for that cell loop thing that the egg guy was playing.
The egg guy.
Yeah. And for Jiren as well. Stops him from really spamming the board. And against the mirror match is really good too if your opponent's playing Android 15. I forgot. I didn't forget. I just didn't put him in against my last game where I lost. And if I had him in, probably would have been different the whole game. But yeah, it's really good. Helps you self-awaken too.
Well, we live and learn.
Yeah.
Alrighty, man. So thank you for the profile. Is there any shout outs you want to?
Yeah, there's a lot of shout outs I have to give. First and foremost, shout out to Mario Matthew. He was the one who initially gave me the concept of Gogeta in the deck. So I was working on Gogeta too, but I wasn't doing with the successor engine. So he brought that into light, and he gave me good tips and advice, like the Explorer Bulma to get the cards in a drop. So shout out to Mario Matthew. Also shout out to our sponsors at Cartridge Gaming.
They're right over there, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They're amazing. They were the top vendor here at the event. They bought everything. And we're selling so much cards, and they gave out katanas to top 32. Yeah, so everyone top 32 got katana sleeves because of them. So shout out to our sponsors, Cartridge Gaming. They're in Upland. Check them out. They're a huge store. You need to check them out. So thanks to them. Without them, the trip would have been different. Also shout out to my team, the dudes. A lot of people that lent me cards to max out deck. Miggy, Spencer lent me the secret rare and a lot of other cards. Like draft box cards are expensive. And shout out to everyone else who was playtesting with me in the team. Yeah, we had 3 dudes in top 8, which is really crazy. Sucks that we all lost in top 8. But we did have a good showing, so I'm really proud of everyone who topped in the team. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Later, dudes.